All right, let's talk about the menu area. Um, right now, if we look at our site, this is what you should see on the top. Um, we see a front page that shows our most recent posts, and we have a button that takes us home, which shows us that. And we have two pages, a sample page and an About Us page. We're going to add a couple more pages and then customize the menu. Okay, so on our pages creation area, we're going to add a new one. And just like we did with the posts, we're going to just, fill in some dummy content for now. So let's see, about us, maybe we want, we could, all right, so we'll add some new pages. Let's make this first page our work, and then maybe we'll add, let's add a gallery here. So I'm going to go to my media library and I'll pick a bunch of random images to add, and I insert that gallery. All right, and then maybe I'll add a little bit of explanatory text on the bottom. Let's add a paragraph, and then I'll go to my lorem ipsum and let's just grab this first bit, and I'm going to paste that in. Maybe I'll add a heading too, so if I hit return at the front of this L, it's going to create a different block, and then I can make this block heading. And then choose what kind of heading I want, and maybe change the color. All right, now publish that. And then I'll make another one. And let's call this one community. And then for this one, let's see, what should we add? Let's add we'll add a quote at the front of it. So I'm going to grab maybe a sentence or two. Let's just take 2 sentences here. And paste that in. And then I'll add, let's add an image too. Pick an image from our media library. You can always upload new images too. If you don't see what you want here, you can always add a new one. I'm just picking some random things. What Bigfoot sees. Let's get rid of that for this. There we go. And maybe I'll add a little more text, just a paragraph text. Let's see. Let's grab the whole thing. And paste. Alrighty. Let's do that. I'm going to publish that. And then I'll make another page. All right. After recording the wrong thing for 3 times in a row. If you're up here and you're creating a new anything, remember to click the right one, because I've created 3 posts called testimonials instead of pages now. So I'm going to just avoid that and go here. Here we go. New page. Ha ha ha. Going to call it a testimonials. Testimonials. Good. And maybe this one I will, let's see, what have I done? Let's add, we'll add an image, and maybe we'll make this one full width, and maybe we'll make it a cover image, and let's choose, I don't know, chocolate or something. Sure. And then because it's a cover image, we could put some type on it. So people really like us. How about this? People like us. People really like us. Yeah. And then again, we can change that a little bit. So let's make it a heading. and let's just center it just for yucks. Okay, below here, I'm going to add, there's some layout elements as well you can add. I wonder what embeds are. Oh, look at that. Embed your YouTube video. Crowd signal. Okay. Layout elements, let's add some columns. So I'm going to add 2 columns here. And I'm going to add a block of excuse me, text. So let's grab all of this stuff again, copy, paste, and obviously it doesn't flow from one to the other, which is, I don't think it does anyway. Can I change this? Probably not. Let's not mess with it. And then I'm going to cut this stuff out. Oops, I cut it all out. Command Z. Command Z. All right. I love that Command Z works on this. Command X. There we go. And paragraph. And we're going to paste that in there. Let's add an image. So I don't see the plus sign showing up here, but luckily it shows up here. So I'm going to add an image. And let's add our dude. And you know what? Let's move him to the top. I love that. And okay. Now maybe here we'll add a, let's see. What can we add? We can add a spacer, a separator. Let's add a separator. No, I don't want that. Let's add it here. There. I want separator? Sure. Okay, that'll work. And then, do we have any images on here? Yes, we do. There was a way to add text that was a little different. I'm just going to add a little bit of text here, like what would be used for a pull quote maybe. I'm going to paste that in there. And then I remember seeing verse, no, paragraph, quote, no, list. It's not a quote, it was something else. It was a bit, oh wait, styles. Make it large. That's kind of cool. That's not what I'm looking for. Whatever. All right. I'm going to just publish that. And let's have a look at it. Refresh. All right, so you should have 5 areas at the top, 5 little navigation points. So if I click testimonials, oh, that's dumb. Oh, it's missing something, is it? I think it's missing something. No, I didn't put any text there. I'm not nuts about that, but that's okay. For now, we can fix that later. Most of it worked out okay. Sample page is just a sample page. Our work, which looks like this. Okay. Community. All right, pretty simple. And about us is a little bit wider. Okay, just so there's a little bit of difference. So now what we're going to do is we're going to customize our menu. So to do that, I'm going to go back here. I'm going to click Appearance, Menus. And we need to name it. So you can call it, you'll notice that this has come up with some obvious ones. That for me, I think I may have said this earlier. Let's call it a main menu. And we're going to create it. And then for your settings here, you can automatically add new top level pages to this menu. So anytime you make a new page, if it's a top level, you can do sub level pages as well. It'll automatically add it. And I want the desktop horizontal menu. And then I'm going to select all of these. I'm going to add to that menu. And then I'm going to save my menu. And now when we look at our page and refresh, you'll notice that it changed orientation a little bit. But if you want to move these around, that's super easy. So I'm going to go back to my menu area. Let's say I want, let's put our work first. So you just click and drag it. And then maybe we want About Us to go next. And then let's leave testimonials there. Or what if we put, let's put community there. And say we want, like, sample page is a stupid page anyway. It's not really anything that we really want. We could actually change the name of it too. Let's change the name of it. Let's change the name to some stuff. Hit enter. And now maybe I want some stuff to be a submenu under our work, for instance. So if I want this to be a submenu, you drag it up and just keep it to the right a little bit, and it'll make a sub item. I'm going to save the menu. And let's see what happens when we look at it. Refresh. So you'll notice that our work is now at the front, and if you roll over it, you get a drop down. And again, depending on the theme, these will work differently. That's all customizable with CSS as well. And let's go back here. You can also add anything to the menu. So say there was a post that you really wanted to add, like, I don't know, volunteer efforts. Let's add that. You can add that post, and maybe I want that to be under community. You can do that. You can have custom links, like if you're linking to something off, like outside, another blog or something else, you can do that. And you can also use categories. So if you have things categorized, you can use that as well. So now if I save this and have a little look over here and refresh, now under community we also have volunteer efforts. So it'll take us to that post with the big red bacon. I'm not sure I like this great big huge area. That seems kind of a waste of space. All right. And that's all we're going to talk about with menus for now anyway. Thank you very much.